collectible spot, we are having a look at the Suckadelic. Suckle, sorry, undeserved collectors keep losing everything. Hey, stupid, buy these. Not so much blind bag, but this visible bag of Suckle vinyl figures come to us from the folks over at Suckadelic. Spot that picked this up, as well as a bunch of other vinyl figures from the folks over at Tenacious Toys. Along with my order, I got myself a nice little sticker. Actually, to be honest, I got two stickers. So one will go into my album. Not really sure what I'm going to do with the other one though, but I do like the logo on that. If they ever made these into t-shirts, I would definitely be picking up some Tenacious Toys t-shirts. Spin around the back though. Sculpted by George Gaspar of October Toys, and the full cast of characters inside this bag are Suck Lord 75, the Crystal Pharaoh, Mary Papers, Kronos, Douche Boy, I think that's Douche Bot actually, Wrecked Souls, Star Chump, Suck Lord B1, Gay Energon, and Bionic Carrot. That being said, Spot's going to take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're getting a better look at the Suckadelic. Suckle, sorry, undeserved collectors, keep losing everything. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. While I struggled to get some of these to ultimately stand, I think what I ended up just agreeing on is just to have them laying down, and we're going to have a look at these individually. That sounds good. First things first, well actually I guess the one thing I want to point out with these is that they're a really cool translucent blue, almost like an ice blue plastic. You know how Spot feels when it comes to vinyl figures like the little PVC figures. I just absolutely love these things. The muscles, the OMFGs we had a look at, the Suckles, they all really bring a lot of things to the table for something being so considerably small. But first things first, let's have a look at Star Chump. I like the helmet that he's got going on. There's some spikes going along the top, as well as some spikes protruding from the front of his mask there. Looks like he's also got some claws. It looks like he's sporting a robe. I don't know if he's some sort of diplomat. Maybe he's a ruler. I mean, if he's called Star Chump, maybe he is some sort of ruler, but he's got some clawed hands. I think that's kind of neat. And once again, all these pieces are cast in the exact same blue, ice blue plastic. Very, very cool. So there you have Star Chump. We're going to, again, try to get these all to stand. I can't promise anything. We'll certainly give it the collards try. Next, we have the Gay Energon. The face is very reminiscent of a small yellow Autobot. Slightly different, of course. More of a masculine kind of He-Man body. I love that even though he's got the robotic head and the rest of his body is this kind of He-Man muscle body, he's still got robot boots. And he's got like a little, looks like a little utility belt going on there as well. That's what it looks like on the back. Actually, you know what? It's not so much from the front you notice it, but on the back, it looks like he's wearing really, really tight jeans. Really tight jeans. Very cool. So again, there you have Gay Energon. Put him right there. Moving along to something a little bit smaller, let's look at Douchebot. Maybe we'll bring the camera in ever so slightly for it. Douchebot doesn't really do much, although truthfully none of the others really do anything either. It's just a static, sculpted piece of plastic. He kind of reminds me of the little robot from Mask. Remember that old cartoon Mask? Maybe not. He's more flat too. He also kind of looks like a calculator with really big legs. Douchebot. I guess he talks. I'm assuming he probably talks. I can only imagine the kind of things he says though. Douchebot. Put him to the side. Let's look at a piece that I know will not stand. That is the Bionic Carrot. Don't eat this. Don't assume that this is a real carrot. Probably the giveaway though is the fact that it's got something on the front. Looks like either a faceplate or some sort of robot head, but it's trying its best to pretend it's a carrot, but we know otherwise. That's no carrot at all. That's no moon. Nice sculpt on the piece though. Very small. Again, you won't get this one to stand versus the others, but a very cool little collectible. Put that to the side. Next, we have this fine, fine fellow, and this must be the Crystal Pharaoh. What gave it away? Well, it was probably more the headrest that he's got sporting there. He almost kind of looks like well, in the picture, he kind of looks like Casey Jones, but in hand, he kind of looks like Darth Vader if Darth Vader was a pharaoh. And I guess the body kind of mimics that as well, as he's got the readout display, kind of like the breathing machine that he's got. And kind of the torso also has a very Vader-esque look to it. That's what it looks like on the back. The Crystal Pharaoh, Your Majesty. Put him right there. Yeah, you know what? So far, so good. Actually, they're standing a lot better than I thought they were going to do. And moving along, we have this chap right here. And I think this is Sucklord 76. Now, there are two different versions. There's two different kind of differences. Let's find the other one here. This one right here and this one right here. They're very similar, as you can see. One has a different helmet than the other. This one, perhaps, yeah, I think this one here is the Sucklord 76. And this one here is the Sucklord. And again, I think it's B1. It's very, very small print. But the Sucklord B1. Very similar armors. Slightly different, though, in the helmets. This one also has a blaster. This one does not. And so what it looks like on the back, this one's got a cape. This one doesn't have a cape, but it's kind of got like an underskirt. Put those guys right there. This one, I think this one had a tough time standing. I say tough time standing, but again, it's only just because it's on fabric. Yeah, this guy doesn't stand well either. Moving along, we have Kronos. And he's got a gaming dice, one of those multi-sided gaming dice for a head. Even complete with numbers. There's 4, 6, I see 16, 17, 10, all around his head. He's got kind of a Jedi-style robe, very big, weird-looking hands, like reptile hands, and reptile-style feet. Again, very unique pieces. It's not the kind of stuff that you would maybe find, you know, in a retail store. So I love stuff like this. Then moving along, we have the Wrecked Soul, which is kind of like a zombie, like a military-style zombie. This one's got a little more of a display stand, I must say, than the others. The other ones kind of relied more so on just their feet to keep them standing up. But this one's got a little more in the way of a display stand. I guess probably because he wouldn't be able to stand. I wish they all had this, though. I wish they had more flat surface for standing. I wish they all kind of had that. But Wrecked Soul. Actually, it says Wrecked Souls. So, kind of, I guess he would be one of many. Put him right there. And finally, we have Mary Papers. Good old Mary Papers. And actually, it's Mary Papers, but like the S is a $. And back in the day, you used to put 2 dashes or 1 dash. But I think everyone nowadays just puts 1 dash. It's Mary Papers. Again, for how small she is, she's pretty detailed. Sculpt on the face. You can kind of see it more so when you turn it on the side, because again, she's translucent plastic. It's kind of hard to make out some of the details, but the back has that ripped cape. She's also got herself a little blaster as well. Mary Papers. Awesome pieces again. This is now the second time Spot's had a look at the Suckle pieces. And we'll just kind of get them all to hopefully stand. We know the Bionic Carrot won't. Maybe the Sucklords won't. Yes, no, no. He won't stand. He won't stand. Put Kronos there. Douchebot, Bionic Carrot, and Mary Papers right in the front. If she will stand. Maybe she won't. Maybe she will. There she will. Aha! Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Suckadelic Suckles. Sorry, undeserved collectors keep losing everything. Again, if you guys are interested in picking this up, as well as some other cool vinyl figures, you can head over to Tenacious Toys. Spot will provide the link down below. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.